This chapter of my life finishes in exactly 2 months. And before everything changes, I want to start something new. Something I've been thinking of for quite a while. This YouTube channel. Hi guys, welcome everyone. I'm Anetta and I'm a YouTuber. It might not seem like this, especially when you check my subscriptions and when you check my views, but trust me, I've been creating YouTube content for the past 10 years on Polish YouTube channel. So it's been quite a while. To be honest, I was never confident enough to do it in English, but it was always my dream to start this YouTube channel in English to see how different it is to the Polish audience, to the Polish trends. So I think today is the day.
Do you even know how smart I am in Spanish? Of course you don't.
You know, yesterday I was sitting on my couch and thinking, what should I talk about in this first YouTube video? It's completely different when you already have a YouTube channel and people know you and you don't have to introduce yourself. So this introduction seems a little bit awkward, but on the other hand, you guys have no idea who I am. So maybe this is exactly what I should do. So I don't know, I feel a little bit lost and it's a completely new feeling to me. So let me try to do it in a nutshell. I've been filming my life for the past 10 years. I started in 2015 when I moved to the US. I spent 2 fantastic years in the United States and then moved back to Poland, applied for Emirates flight attendant role, moved to Dubai. I was traveling the world for 4 years as Emirates crew and then decided to shift my life completely and become a marketing manager in a Polish firm. And this is what I'm currently doing here in Dubai. I've been living here for 7 years and honestly I was never this person who's scared of changes, who has this fear towards unknown. However, I think I became so comfortable living here in Dubai that now I don't know if I'm happy, if I'm excited, if I'm terrified about this new step that you guys saw in the title. Guys, but speaking of steps, the biggest ones always start with smaller ones. And it's even better when they lead you to a nice restaurant. Noepe is one of my favorite spots here in Dubai. I met Agus here to talk about another change in my life, a new car. This is something I really need, and I'm grateful to share my life with a man who knows a lot about cars. It took us 2 salmon and sushi plates to decide which car showroom we should visit. To be honest, it's mind-blowing to see how good these Chinese brands are. I liked every single one of them. Okay. To be fair, except for MG, which looked a little bit like a turtle to me. So just to put it in a perspective, when I first moved to Dubai, I didn't really know what Dubai was, really. My friend told me she was moving to Dubai, and then I was like, Dubai? It was 7 or 8 years ago. I was like, wait, where is Dubai? What is that? So I lived in Poland. Actually, I was born and raised in a small village in Poland, in eastern Poland. And then when I was 20, I moved to the US. So the only things I knew in life, it was this European perspective, it was this American perspective, but I never knew what the life in the Middle East is like. So imagine, I packed my stuff, I got on the plane, I came to Dubai, I moved here. So obviously I had my ups and downs, and at the beginning it was like a huge culture shock, especially, you know, a few years ago. But I learned to love this city, and now sometimes I feel this nostalgia when we walk around, when we see the park, when you see the people, when you realize how many things have changed since the first time you came here. And honestly, sometimes when I talk about Dubai, it just feels like, you know, like it's one of those grandma stories when you go to your grandma's house and she starts telling you like, oh, you know, like when I was 20, this and that happened. So this is exactly how it feels with this city, with this country, because everything is super dynamic. There's so many people moving here. There's new developments, new constructions. So basically the Dubai from 2019 that I remember perfectly was completely different to the Dubai we know now. We are facing this new phase of our lives, which is moving to Abu Dhabi. And you might think like, okay, like what is the problem? It's just another city in the UAE. In fact, it's the capital. So it should be even better. It should be fine. And I don't know what happens to me, but sometimes I feel like I'm completely terrified. Sometimes I feel like I'm super happy about it. And I constantly have those mixed feelings, but I know this change has to happen. So with this vlog, with this channel, I want to invite you to join me in this journey to Abu Dhabi, because we have no idea how it's going to be completely. We just know that in 2 months from now, our lives will be completely different. We have to pack our stuff again. We have to move 120 kilometers away. We don't know in which area we are going to live. We don't know which apartment we're going to live. We don't know anything. We don't even know if we're going to rent a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. Let's check those apartments together. Let's check what the life in Abu Dhabi is. And you might think like, okay, it's not much of a change, right? Like you're moving just to another city in the same country. However, think of it as if it was the US. The United Arab Emirates consists of 7 emirates, and 1 emirate is like 1 state in the US. In fact, it's a federal country. So those emirates can be very different. I can tell you already that the vibe of Abu Dhabi is different to Dubai. Like here, everything is fast and quick, and you know, there's so many people, there's traffic everywhere. Many people consider this super luxurious. It's okay, you know, like on Friday evening, you want to go to a restaurant, you go to a restaurant on 70th floor, or I don't know, to Burj Khalifa on 120 if you want. And there's so many possibilities. Depends on your lifestyle, depends what you like to do in life. You may find something chill, you may find something super fancy, luxurious, as I said. So it's all up to you. Abu Dhabi is a little bit different. Abu Dhabi is more family oriented. It's calmer. So let's see if it's something that we will feel comfortable with, especially after spending 7 years in Dubai. The only thing I know is that I know nothing. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. I have no idea. But if you're curious, subscribe to this channel. See, it's quite tough to do it in English. So I have absolutely zero idea what it's going to be like. And you have absolutely zero idea what it's going to be like. But if you're curious, please subscribe to this channel and let's begin this journey together. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.